next matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys roll. Shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And some space here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys.
They run again with Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Hey. Japanese Timberwolf. Let's go.
Option play, they'll give to Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Let's go now. Cowboys. 19. 70 rings. 70.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck like your birthday.
good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Think right. Go, 11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Here's Lawrence to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Think right, open. 11. Check. Hey, I'm gun. Hurt. Silver.
But to throw again is Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
6 devices.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Josh Hines-Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 7-7, our score after one. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Now, coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Trap 60.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's complete to Brown, right side. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. The Jaguars at 2-3 here to begin the new season. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Hands it off out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Brian Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jags have taken the lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
60 by 6, 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Go.
Running left is Walker.
They juked him. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight, go! 17, 18, run, 18.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Ready? 70 Lions. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos.
They're going to look to throw.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Gun. Hey, center. Zach, take right open.
Now Lawrence. Got a man. It's Brown.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
23. 11. 30 left.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Miller. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football home and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
At the Jaguars' 49-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
40, 70. Here we go. 60, box, 60, 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting his way through contact. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Seahawks have retaken a third quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Jaguars 41.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
13, Luke. Go, let's go. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
From midfield now, Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN.
So they get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 49-yard line.
Take right open.
Lawrence. Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter.
Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Go. 13, Luke. Go, let's go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
11. Gun. Hey, kill.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
11. Go. 30 left. Sink right. Go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
13, Luke. Go, let's go. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Let's go now.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Myers for the extra point.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Think right, open. Think right. 13, Lou. There we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go. Damn gun. Go. Hey, kill. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Easy.
From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rip, 23. Hey, Jen, 11. Go. Think right, open.
Now Lawrence.
Quick slant to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Give to Walker on the read option.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
60 Vikings.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm going. 11. Hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
11. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here comes 2nd down.
11. Let's go. Safe right. Son, it's a hunt. Silver.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Here we go. 1st and goal.
13 loop.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This will be caught just inside the 10. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reek Willen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Foye finding his way to the ball for a stop, a tackle for loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 55 yards. And the Seahawks are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
45. Jaguars at 28.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Lawrence will throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Let's go, 52. Hurry up, hurry up.
A final shot now for Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something.